Hey, hello everybody. Back again. This is going to be the number one episode for Raf's soccer journey, if you will. Um, Probably a lot of you have watched the other ones, and if you haven't, you can watch his brother's sets of episodes. Um, so let me get into Raf. So this was 2018. So he would have been in third grade. And this is his team here. This is him. Hard to see because we're all lined up, but this is him. He's got the black shoes, and he has no number on his jersey because this is his first first kind of tournament that he actually entered. So let me give you the background to this one. So when Jason was little, Jason said, I want to go to soccer class. But he didn't want to go by himself, so he forced his big brother to go with him so he wouldn't be afraid at soccer class. So Raf, being the good big brother, he went, and I mean, he liked it, and it was, like I said before, it used to be just a only Saturday thing that they went every Saturday and kind of all day Saturday afternoon thing, and they loved it, and he had, he'd go. They didn't want to go. Once he came home, then he was happy that he went, and blah, blah, blah. Okay. So they had been doing that for a while, and then the first kind of tournament rolled around, and of course Jason was like, oh, sign me up. I want to play in the tournament. Okay. And Raf was like, well, I don't want to. And I literally asked him, you have like usually about a week or 2 weeks to sign up, to the cutoff date. So like if the tournament's going to be in October, you have like, September 15th they tell you, and they're like, okay, by September 25th you need to tell us one way or the other. So literally ask him every day, are you want to? No. So I was like, okay. So Jason was in a tournament. Then of course on the day we have to go, it's like, okay, Raf, you're coming with us. And we get there, and he's like, why didn't you sign me up? Well, because you said you didn't want to do it. That's why. Once he gets there, then of course he wants to participate. But beforehand, he was just always no. So that happened like 2 or 3 tournaments in a row. And I finally just said, okay, Raf, the next one that comes around, no matter what kind of tournament it is, we're going to sign you up. If you like it, great. If you don't like it, you don't ever have to play soccer ever again. Okay. So, the reluctant, okay. So, anyway, this was his first tournament. So after all that hemming and hawing. So, because he'd gone to practice, but he didn't want to do the tournament, he never had to buy a tournament, an actual jersey, an actual kit. So that's why his has no number on it, because it's just like the extra one if somebody gets hurt or has to change or something like that. Alright, so I'm going to run it here, and you're going to see how they start the game. I think everyone will. This is good. Yes, they bow, but then they also shake hands too. So this was Raf's first game and the first time he got to start. So I'm sure he was super nervous. But he tried hard. I will say that for him. So I was very happy about his effort. So we'll let it just go for a little bit. And so the first tournament with the first group of guys that he would only see on Saturdays, and it's not like we were neighbors or friends or they went to the same school or anything, so a little bit different from back home. As you can see, this is a 5-on-5 and not not a very big field. This would have been March. So I definitely came home and was definitely had a burn on me after being outside all day in the March sun, and the temperature was probably low 80s. As you can see, people with jackets on and stuff, and that's just to keep the sun off. It's not because they're cold. Nobody was cold. There's Raph running around. Let's see, he should be over here somewhere. I think, let's see. Does he show up? Is it this one? Yeah! Oh, if he could have got it better with his chest. But that's okay. At least you tried. Alright, let's go ahead and move on. I think this day, so I think they actually ended up winning this game against the green team. And we're going to skip ahead to the next game. And so he got to start that game, and he actually got to play. It was really nice. I mean, he got to play about five plus minutes of every game, which is pretty good considering it's his first tournament and he hasn't been playing a lot. So I didn't expect him to get too much playing time, which is fine. So he actually got more than what I thought, because I think there's only 5-on-5. They probably had brought 8 kids signed up. And there he is on the far side. Just missed him. He's back here. There he is in the middle. Whoop. So the other thing about this tournament is that you can actually take the guys out and then put them back in. You can take them out and put them back in. There's no like substitution rule. You can sub as often as you want. But he was pretty lucky. He was on a pretty good team. His team actually ended up winning this game as well. And this was just a little one-day tournament. So you played, there was like 8 teams in each age bracket. So you played 3 games against the other teams in your bracket. And then the winners of the 2 brackets played for championship. And the number 2s played for 3rd place. And so on. Let's see, here he is. Oh, stopped it. Okay. Let's go ahead. I think I'm going to be running out of time here pretty soon. And I'm going to show you. So they won their games. This is a championship game. Now, you're going to notice this team color here. So this is the other team from our city, and their team made it to the championship. So this is a championship game. So they were first in their bracket, we were first in our bracket, and so we played each other. So it was kind of cool. It was the battle of our city kind of thing. This team actually ended up winning 2-1. So it was a close game, and like I said, Raph actually got to play quite a bit. He got to play 5 minutes. So in this game, so he's around here somewhere. We'll see him in a second. Just like there he is, the guy with no number. That's how you know it's him. But so like I said, it was his first tournament, and we came home that day, and he was happy. I said, "Oh, do you want to keep playing soccer?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Great." Well, and the reason I pointed out the other team is because later on this spring, so this game was in March, so around April, I realized that the team that they're on here, the white team, they only practiced on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and that just wasn't enough. It wasn't enough, especially for Jason. So Jason started playing during the week, because the black and yellow team, they play all throughout the week. So I signed Jason. So Jason, we kind of switched teams, I guess you could say. And then so in the next tournament, you'll see Raph's going to be on the black and yellow team. Oh, somebody jumped in there. The ball was flying out from the other place. Okay, well, thanks for listening. That was episode 1. Probably droned on too much. Where's the thing? Come on.